Hey, what's up everybody? It is me, MD Gamer 2.0 here. And we are finally here with my reaction to Hawkeye vs. Green Arrow. And alright, so it is the battle of Marvel and DC archers. And basically we are, me and my cousin Gallon, or Squirtle Videos as you may know, are in a debate, and like we made a deal. Like, he's basically a DC guy, so he prefers Green Arrow, and I'm a Marvel guy, so I prefer Hawkeye. And since these two are like rivals, Marvel vs. DC, and since we are making this bet, I am betting him
$1 million.
No, I'm not. Basically, whoever loses gets smacked in the face, pretty much. If Hawkeye loses, I get smacked in the face, or if Green Arrow loses, I smack him in the face. So, I don't know. Or this is probably some deal we made at school today, pretty much. But yep, I'm going for Green Arrow simply. I mean, not Green Arrow, Hawkeye, simply because he has, like, once again, better skill and technology. And, like, if you saw the preview, he incapacitated the Hulk with just 3 arrows, just by, like, let's say he nets the Hulk, he shocks him with a shock arrow, and then freezes him with an ice arrow. So, I know Green Arrow is able to incapacitate Superman, but that's because Batman was distracting Superman, and then Hawkeye shot him with a, I mean, frick my Marvel and DC thing. Anyway, with a kryptonite arrow, which is the only reason anyone could beat Superman. So basically Batman cheated. That's the only reason people would say Goku would beat Superman. That's their best argument from what I've heard. Because pretty much Batman cheated, technically, because of Green Arrow. So, yep, my bet's on Hawkeye in this fight. So, without further ado, let's get to watching. Alright guys, here we go.
Since its creation in the Stone Age, the bow and arrow forever revolutionized hunting and warfare.
But these two archers have honed their bow skills to a degree of pure artistry.
Green Arrow, the Emerald Archer of Star City.
And Hawkeye, purple-clad trick shooter of the Avengers. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, wait, so we're getting 2 sprite battles in a row?
Tell you the tale of an archer garbed in green who brought justice to the rich and championed the poor. I speak, of course, of the legendary outlaw named Oliver Queen. What, you think I meant Robin Hood? Come on.
Nope.
Oliver was the son of Robert and Moira Queen, billionaire owners of the weapons and technology development company Queen Industries in Star City. Oliver was on track to inherit the family business and fortune, but it all ended up coming much sooner than anybody expected.
While on safari, which rich people apparently just do all the time, Oliver's parents were murdered by lions.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not kidding, but hey, Mom got off a wicked headshot before she went out.
Yeah, that's good.
The family fortune and business were now in Oliver's hands.
Like, both of these have
However, desperate to forget the horrible trauma of his parents' death by lions, he turned to a lifestyle of booze and debauchery.
Ah, the best way to cope. Well, until one day he partied so hard that he fell off his private yacht. Hate it when that happens. Eventually, he washed up onto the shore of a lone island, Tom Hanks style.
Desperate to survive, Oliver knew he must resort to the archery training taught to him by his late father. He assembled a makeshift bow and, over time, gained an uncanny accuracy with the weapon. With each successful kill, Oliver's self-reliance grew, transforming the once irresponsible playboy into a capable survivor.
And just in time! Turns out this island was home to a massive drug smuggling operation. How he didn't find them earlier is beyond me, but whatever.
With nothing but his hunter's instincts and some newly improvised trick arrows, Oliver brought down the dealers, radioed in a rescue, and returned to Star City a new man. With a newfound taste for justice, Oliver vowed he would no longer waste his talents and use them to protect the innocent. To do
That's
this,
good.
he would have to become someone else. Something else. He became the Green Arrow.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I like that intro for him.
True to his namesake, the Green Arrow favors a bow over anything else. And while that may sound like it puts him at a disadvantage, he's developed trick arrows for every situation. And I do mean every situation.
Well, both
He carries tear gas arrows, grappling hook arrows, flashbang arrows, even arrows filled with acid.
Is that the one for the Grateful Dead concerts?
No, corrosive acid. It burns through things.
Oh,
He also has
that's
boomerang arrows, along with diamond-tipped arrows to pierce just about anything, explosive arrows ranging from small blasts to an atomic warhead, and the boxing glove arrow.
Silly as it may appear, Oliver only kills when it's absolutely necessary. So delivering a
Which is hardly
long-range
any,
punch to the face makes some sense. At least more so than many of the other trick arrows in his quiver, like the donut arrow, a weapon designed to feed children.
It's dangerous and delicious.
Green Arrow likes to come
You
to a
can kill
fight
someone with
prepared,
that dang
and his
thing.
expertise extends beyond just the use of a bow.
Oh,
He has
that's
extensive
innate.
training in assassination and martial arts under some of the best teachers around, including Natas, the man who turned Deathstroke into one of the deadliest mercenaries in the world.
Oh,
Green Arrow became such a skilled
Who
fighter that he was
originated Deadpool,
voted into the Justice
who then
League,
killed him.
saving the world alongside the likes of Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Black Canary, a smoking hot blonde who he took a liking to. Don't mind saving a few more things with her.
Are we dead yet? No. Are we dead yet?
Being a part of the Justice
Seems
League
like
has
a
pit Green
coward,
Arrow against
though.
foes powerful enough to be called gods, and somehow he not only survives, but he actually helps. He's fast enough to fire 29 arrows in 1 minute. His accuracy is
seriously?
so on point, he is able to shoot water dripping from a faucet at 30 feet away and split a grape balanced on a man's head.
He'll
Oh,
do
crap.
whatever it takes to get the job done, like shooting a girl's hand to keep her from falling.
Oh,
or,
gosh, that does-
torture. There's no way around it. He tortures people.
Oh,
but it's
my
for the greater
gosh.
good, right?
yeah,
Of course,
he's a
but
killer.
even with all his trick arrows, his quiver does have limited space, and he prefers to keep his armor minimal, focusing instead on offense over defense.
But hey, he's not all arrows and killing. Eventually, he and Black Canary got together and started up a flower shop called
Oh.
Sherwood Florist.
And he shoots.
As an expert
He
on
shoots
fun.
the-
10 out of 10, Ollie.
One arrow
Flowers.
each.
I accept your challenge on 3. 1,
2.
3.
Big explosion, right? Or they split. Or, ooh, okay, or that.
A hero can come from anywhere, from the streets of New York, the depths of space, or a tiny rural home in Iowa.
But
Age of
growing
Ultron,
up
that
in
was
the
an
middle
awesome
of
movie.
nowhere wasn't easy for 13-year-old Clint Barton. Turns out his
These-
dad had
these
some bad
backstories,
habits,
though, they're
like being an
horrible.
alcoholic or beating the shit out of his sons, Clint and Barney.
After years of abuse, Clint longed to fight back and
Barney.
defend his family from his violent father.
Obviously, a bit too much to ask of a 13-year-old child. Luckily enough, his dad's car did the job for him, along with a big tree. Remember, kids, drinking and driving is not okay. I mean,
Cliché.
do you want this to be you?
Nope.
That's what I thought.
Orphaned by DWI, Clint and Barney had a second chance at a family and were adopted by a new dad, who was just as bad as the first.
Maybe even more. Dad number
That's like
2
some-
tried to run him down with his car.
Until they were rescued by circus performers Jacques and Buck,
Yeah,
who
totally.
took them under
they're
their wing and into the Carson
very
Carnival of Traveling
addicted,
Wonders.
if that's
These
a
guys
word.
saw potential in Clint's natural bow and arrow talent and began his archery training. Clint's skill rose rapidly, and he soon took the stage as Hawkeye, the trick shooter.
Oh, is he
In
juggling
only 1
elephants?
year, Hawkeye became a master of his
guy in the
craft.
background, did you see
But
that?
a rift formed between teacher and student when he discovered Jacques was stealing money from the circus and training his brother Barney to be a thief.
Turns out the two heroes who rescued them were actually supervillains. What's with these kids'
Which I
luck?
never heard
Did
of.
they like open an umbrella inside which scared a black cat to dart under a ladder which fell and broke a mirror reflecting the sun's rays to burn down a field of 4-leaf clovers?
Worst. This
No, that
worst
happened to
luck
Nick.
ever.
What?
Anyway,
What the-
Clint hated the idea of working for a
That's
couple of
Spurtac's
D-bags and
office?
ran away. Lucky for him, all it took to find a new calling in life was to see Iron Man soaring overhead. Another alcoholic father figure, but in the fun way.
Inspired to
But
use
hey,
his
he's the
talents
best
to fight
Avenger,
criminals
so
just
there's
like
that.
the Iron Avenger, Clint took up his old stage
Plus
name,
he was in one of the
donned
best
his
death
circus
battles.
costume once more, and crafted a wide assortment of multi-use trick arrows.
Tick, tick, boom.
Holy crap, he
Hawkeye's
got
putty
wrecked.
arrows cover foes in glue. His acid arrows can melt through steel.
It's like Captain
He can
America.
scale buildings with suction-tipped arrows. His adamantium arrows are tipped in nearly indestructible metal.
Oh,
Hell,
seriously?
one of his
He has
arrows is a
those?
30-megaton bomb.
He also carries PIM particle trick arrows. PIM particles shrink or enlarge objects via shifting matter between dimensions. They
Oh.
take their name from Ant-Man.
Hawkeye uses this dimensional wizardry to shoot an arrow which is literally full of other arrows.
With
Holy
his quiver
crap,
loaded
that's-
full of impossibility,
Jeez.
Hawkeye took to the city to begin his crusade against injustice. But on his first outing, while trying to return some stolen jewels, the police mistook him for a thief. And it really didn't help that he fled the
That's
scene with then
also
infamous
cliche.
criminal Black Widow.
Well, he knew better, but if there's one thing Hawkeye does when he's conflicted, it's not ask questions and follow where the old shaft takes you. And no, I'm not talking about a trick arrow. So he helped Black Widow until
Oh
one
my
of their
gosh.
shenanigans resulted
Why?
in her apparent death. Believing he was free from the grip of the succubus, he remembered that crime is bad and went to join the Avengers.
Of course. Oh,
Not just the Avengers.
Ant-Man.
Over the years, Hawkeye's lent his bow to other super teams such as the Thunderbolts and the Defenders.
Avengers,
Avengers
Defenders,
music.
Thunderbolts. I make any team better.
In the midst of highly advanced armor, rage-fueled monsters, and gods from other dimensions, you'd think a simple archer would be of little use. But Hawkeye's feats prove he is anything but simple.
Hawkeye can shoot
There.
4 incoming arrows out of the sky at once, shatter the bow of a distant archer with a single shot, and string his whole bow and fire an arrow in less than a second. Plus, his
Vision.
aim is so good he'll hit bullseyes when he's strapped to what I like to call Satan's carousel.
But he
Whoa.
is more than just an archer. After grueling training under Captain America, Clint temporarily set aside the
Yeah,
Hawkeye suit to
like-
become the samurai
yeah,
Ronin.
Hawkeye
The
seems like
result
a
even
bigger
impressed Iron
handful
Fist,
than-
one of the greatest martial artists in the world.
And for a supposedly
Seems like a
normal human,
bigger-
he's surprisingly
Okay,
tough.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
shaken off falls
I
from
really
several
have the
stories,
biggest
fought in
feelings
battles
that
with cracked
Hawkeye has
ribs,
this.
and managed to not die from this.
Luckily for Hawkeye, a kid with a Ghostbusters 2 shirt found him and alerted the paramedics. And he made a complete recovery within 6 weeks.
Who you gonna
the
call?
frick?
The hospital, kid! Quick! Holy shit! That was like 100 bullets! He's bleeding everywhere!
A reminder that
Oh.
even a seasoned Avenger isn't always bulletproof. But after this, Hawkeye's buddy Tony Stark upgraded his outfit to include some chainmail. So that's handy.
But it can't cover everything. Plus, Hawkeye can only carry so many trick arrows at once, and has to make every shot count.
Yeah,
Also,
but
he's kind of hard of hearing, but you would be too if a psychopath hid behind a door and jammed 2 arrows in your ears.
Oh
But
my
Tony
gosh.
also made him some kick-ass hearing aids. Though if they get damaged, he'd lose about 80% of his hearing.
Still,
Oh,
as
boy.
an
Oh,
Avenger,
yeah, here-
Defender,
here's-
and so
here
much
he
more,
is, just
Hawkeye
beating the
has
crap out of
accomplished a
Hulk.
lot for a circus performer from Iowa.
Okay, look, the city is flying. We're fighting an
Yes,
army
this
of robots.
movie.
And I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense. But I'm going back out there because it's my job. If you step out that door, you are an Avenger.
Yes. Yes.
All right, the combatants are set.
Love
Let's
that
end this
quote.
debate once and for all.
But
Turn
first,
down the
I need to
volume.
conquer all of your lands.
Wait.
Are you
Microphone.
ready to join thussands
Not
of other
microphone.
clans
You
in
want
a
frick.
war to control
Using it.
kingdoms?
Conquer kingdoms and villages in Clash of Kings: Last Empire, a new RTS RPG
Legend of
multiplayer
Zelda has
war
nothing
game
to
that
do
pits
with that.
your army against friends and enemies all over the world.
Create your empire by building massive cities and conquering the lands of your enemies, or even your friends.
Or build a strong alliance with other players and work together to take down people like Boomstick.
Hey, I mean, I know the bigger I build my city, the more enemies I create, but there's no need to be jealous.
Are you ready to stand as your town's
I don't
leader?
have a device,
Start building
so-
your empire and lead your army into epic multiplayer strategy battles today in Clash of Kings: Last Empire.
Clash of Kings Last Empire is currently available on the iTunes App Store and Google Play. Download it right now and get to conquering. But first,
no, thanks.
it's time for a death battle!
Alright, you got this, Hawkeye. You got this in the bag. I don't want to get smacked in the face. My cousin is actually quite strong, you know. Who is this? Oh, it's Green. Green Arrow. Why are they using sprites, though? Why isn't it 3D? Because 3D is too, like, hard for, like, arrow shooting? And it's a collision of arrows. It starts it. Holy crap. These two are so evenly matched.
Yes, I can dodge and shoot at the same time.
Not today, sweetheart.
Ooh. That's calling him a girl.
You're gonna try to out-archer me? This is how it's done!
Something about this is very not right.
Oh, okay, I swear if he dodges this. Oh, that's an exploding. Oh, tornadoes? Okay, so there's a counterpart there. Oh, is that a grapple one? Oh, he's gonna slide across. It's going to come to hand-to-hand combat. Oh. Oh, the jukes. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh.
Lucky shot.
It's got burned. Alright, come on. Come on, Hawkeye. Alright, come on, Hawkeye. Come on, you got this. Oh boy.
This takes real skill, you know. World's greatest marksman, at your service.
Now I have a feeling that Green Arrow is going to win because whoever gets injured first
it makes
loses,
this
usually.
kind of sound. I gotta record it and make it my ringtone. Aww.
You remind me of my circus days, clown.
Whoa.
One little arrow, one big boom. I like not getting blown up.
Yeah, that's true. Come on.
You're not
Come
brash.
on, Hawkeye.
You can back it up.
Alright, got the jukes. Yes, that's true. Oh, it's hand-to-hand combat. Who's gonna win this? They're both really evenly matched. Oh, dear lord, no.
You look like you're under a lot of stress. I recommend acupuncture, Green Arrow style.
This is Diamond Arrow. Adamantium. Yep. I knew that would happen. Yes!
Ha! Eat your heart out, Robin Hood.
Yes!
Oh,
Hi!
Shot for shot, arrow for arrow.
Prepare to
Green
get
Arrow and
smacked,
Hawkeye are a
Callan.
well-made match, making this an extremely close fight.
Green Arrow
Yes,
has
that's
pulled
right.
off some ridiculous shots. But when Hawkeye is at his best, it's nearly impossible for any mortal man to hit him. We're talking about a guy who catches arrows in his bare hands, even when he's been blinded.
Both archers wield impressive bows, too. An average bow needs as much as 80 pounds of force to pull. Green Arrows has an impressive draw weight of 125 pounds.
Oh, seriously?
However, Hawkeye's is double that at 250 pounds.
Really?
This is the same bow he can fire at near machine gun speeds, even at a faster rate than Green Arrow, while wearing chainmail.
Oliver may have had an arrow for just about any situation, but he didn't have one for making him faster, stronger, and tougher than Hawkeye. Looks like Green Arrow got shafted.
The winner is Hawkeye.
I knew that was likely happening. Yes!
Next time on Death Battle.
Nice try. Okay. Who is it? Better be someone I know. I'm not familiar with this so far. Oh, it's Mewtwo! It's Mewtwo versus Shadow. Oh, what the? Okay, so it's multiple Pokemon? Charizard? I'm confused. Oh, what the frickin' frick? Digimon? they doing this? Charizard versus that one Greymon? Are they seriously doing that? I never knew they'd do that.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and this is Jocelyn. I don't know where Boomstick is. But anyway, next time on Death Battle, the season finale, it's Pokemon versus Digimon. We're finally doing it. It's gonna be awesome. But in the meantime, you can watch all the other Death Battles.
Oh, it's a Pokemon versus Digimon.
By going to our Death Battle playlist.
War.
Or you can even watch our spin-off show, Desk of Death Battle. The latest one was about how Batman wielded dual guns and fought dinosaurs. Who knew? And you can also keep up to date with Death Battle by going to our Twitter, @ScrewAttack, or our Facebook, Official SA, and following us there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
That should be interesting. Alright, so, yes, I freaking knew it. I freaking knew that Hawkeye would take that. But, yeah, that was a tough call, but, yeah, Hawkeye definitely had that. Like, apparently he was stronger, more durable, according to that research, obviously. Like, yeah, he had better arrows, Diamond versus Adamantium. Like Wolverine's claws material. That's going to beat the crap out of Diamond. You did a good job at that one, Screw Attack. Like, you didn't make it very obvious, like, at all. And for next time, Pokemon versus Digimon, I thought, how is it a season finale? Because, like, I don't see how it's a season finale. Because, like, I thought, like, season 3 has already, like, begun. Because Goku vs. Superman 2 was, like, the season finale for, like, season 2, I believe. Because it was the 50th episode, apparently. I thought we were just beginning. I don't get this. Like, well, that's kind of a surprise that they are actually doing, like, is it going to be like a war between Pokemon and Digimon, or is it just going to be Greymon versus Charizard? Plus, I feel like, Greymon has that. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, either way, that should be pretty interesting, must say. Pretty interesting. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a comment down below, leave a like, and why not subscribe? That would really help me out a lot. And as usual, I'll see you in the next episode of Enemy Gamer 2.0. Bye!